It's fine. It's fine. Maybe I won't. Maybe there's stuff all over my table. Okay. So, hey everybody, welcome to the Hamakua Homestead. If you're new here, my name is Tiffany, and today I am doing something that I've never really done before. This is, I guess, what you might call a seed haul. Theme song. So I don't know how to go about doing a seed haul, but it has come to my attention that many of you would be interested in not only what I can grow in Hawaii, but what I'm interested in growing. So what had happened was a few days ago, I just came back from a visit to the mainland. I went to Missouri to visit my sister, hey, Anna, at the Fermented Homestead. And she lives in proximity to Baker Creek. Now, I love me some Baker Creek. I didn't know that I have at least 4 of these Baker Creek catalogs. I love looking through these things because this is not a promotional video for Baker Creek, by the way. It's just one of my favorites. It's so awesome. I love looking through these and fantasizing about the things that I could grow. Maybe, hopefully. So here we are. Anna and I went to Baker Creek in Missouri, and I walked in there thinking, I need to be careful. Don't go buck wild, hog wild, whatever. Just buy the seeds that will actually grow and the things that we will actually eat, because that's a challenge for me. That's a huge challenge for me as a wannabe gardener, is to grow things that will actually harvest and eat. There's also things that I could harvest and put away, like pickle things, tomatoes, of course. I'm always trying to grow tomatoes, and I'm terrible at it right now. But anyways, long story short, I was not as successful in walking away with as few packets as I imagined that I would in the beginning, because I started at one end of that wall, and I just kept putting things in my basket. I just kept grabbing things. So I'm gonna share with you the things that I walked away with. We have issues with getting things through the airlines and TSA, so I mailed them to myself, and I just checked my mail today, and here are the seeds. So I'm gonna show you what I got. I'm just gonna start at this end and go that way. They're in no particular order. The only thing that I have done so far is I've kind of separated them into tomatoes, flowers, corn, beets, not very specific at all. First of all, in Hawaii, I do have good luck with root vegetables. So I'm gonna try some radishes. Don't ask me to pronounce that. Got 2 types of okra, burgundy and Clemson spineless. I have grown both of these. I know that they do very, very well. I got country gentleman corn and Amish butter corn. I'm not sure how good I'll be able to do with the corn, but I am willing to try it again. The first time was a disaster for not only me not knowing what I was supposed to do, but also the environment. It was a mixture of both, for sure. Leeks. I got leeks because my sweetheart will definitely always eat those in all kinds of things. He likes to make soups. Eggplants. I got the Black Beauty and a Rosita. I do know that we have good luck with these. The challenge with those is actually harvesting them and eating them. Beets. I have had really good luck with beets, and I do harvest them and I pickle them for the most part, and I absolutely love them. I'm the only one in the house that will eat them, but that's okay. I just do it in small batches. Mammoth red. Crosby's Egyptian. That one looks gorgeous. And I've never tried golden beets before, so we're gonna try that one. Roots, again, I have great luck with them. And in keeping with roots, I got 1 packet of carrots. I cannot for the life of me figure out why I only got 1. Whatever. Because carrots we do harvest and we do eat. I should have gotten more of the carrots. Dang! Lima beans. Lima beans, we love them. We just put them into a skillet with butter and salt and pepper, and they're divine. Pickling cucumbers, obviously for making pickles. Don't know why I wanted to try this one other than they're pretty, because I don't believe that I'll be able to successfully grow them. Hold on, let me close this door. It might be a little windy. Artichokes. I grew an artichoke plant one time out over here. It's kind of a rocky spot, lots and lots of, not ventilation, drainage. And it was gorgeous and I loved it. I don't think we ever ate any of them. Asparagus. Asparagus does do well here. I am going to plant out a whole garden bed with them though, instead of just a small patch. Because when you just do a small patch, you only have like 3 a day. And that's not enough to make us a side for a meal. So I'm gonna do more. Brussels sprouts, because I want to try it again. They grow well. Greens grow very well here in this climate. The trouble was that they were really, really small and far and few between. All up the stem, there were not very many of the balls, but the plant itself did awesome. So I'm gonna try it again with some nutritional facts that I've learned since then. Another beets. Detroit dark red. Put that back. I got 4 types of beets. Autumn zebra pole beans. Beans, they do really awesome, and a lot of our pests here, not really an issue. Strawberries, because strawberries. I do not put them into the ground because of our issues with slugs. I don't want to risk any slug contamination. I put them into raised pots, hanging pots. It works pretty well. As long as I remember to water them, they do really great. Cauliflower. I don't know why. I don't know why. But you can eat the stems. Oh well. Watermelon. These will probably get stung by the weirdo bugs that kill all squash and melons, but I am going to try it again. Onions. Because they are onions, I'm gonna try it. Actually, earlier today, I planted garlic. I had put it into the refrigerator in June. We are now in September. And so I just planted them today. They were starting to sprout in my refrigerator. So hopefully I'll be able to have garlic, and then to have onions go along with it. We put garlic and onions in everything. Why not? Peppers. Okay. So these pepper varieties. I'm gonna start with the not real spicy and then get into the more spicy in the back. Ozark Giant. Mostly because it says Ozark, and I was in the Ozark when I bought it, and Giant because I want giant bell peppers. Santa Fe Grande. We have really good luck with peppers here. They do amazing. Mini bell peppers. I got the minis because I got the giant as well. Shishito. Again, gonna do very, very well. Apocalypse Scorpion. Are we going to eat them? Absolutely not. Are they gonna be fun to grow? Yep. Jalapenos, fan favorite in this house, for sure. Carolina Reapers, are we gonna eat them? Yeah. No. But I will make hot sauces out of them and like give them away for Christmas. I don't know how to pronounce this. It's a paprika. And I got that because my son really loves paprika as a powder. So I'm thinking I can powder this up and he'll use it. Poblano peppers. free seed packet of datil. Don't know what that is, but I'm gonna plant it and I'm gonna love it. And zapotic jalapenos, because more jalapenos. We love jalapenos in this house. We love peppers and spicy, but not when it's like extremely painful. So there's a good balance in this house for sure. I got moringa, because my sweetheart absolutely loves these trees, and he has had some success transplanting them, you know, just taking cuttings, not transplanting, cuttings. He's had some luck with it, but I know that he wants more. So I grabbed these as well because I saw them and I know that they grow really well here. And he likes them, so that's why. These are the squashes that I picked up. I got a Connecticut field pumpkin because pumpkins would be fun to grow if the bugs don't kill each and every fruit along the way. And Burpee's butterbush squash. I have something similar to this growing out there right now. I learned that I can put ladies' nylons over the fruits, and it does keep the bugs from actually getting into the fruit. So I am going to try this. I'll do the same thing with the watermelons. Hopefully I'll get a squash, because the one that I had out there that got that had the nylons on it got weed whacked. Go figure. It's like, wow, I actually have a fruit. What? Weed whacked. Herbs we can grow really well here, and we have a rosemary, a couple of basils, Cuban oregano. We use them all very frequently, so these we'll add to it. Cilantro, it's not gonna last too long, but it'll be fun and we will use it for sure. Dill is a good one. Hopefully it'll be all right. There's caterpillars on there, I don't know why. Sage, not sure why. And another variety of basil. When we were in Baker Creek, the gentleman that works there was like, oh, you're from Hawaii, you must have problems growing this and this and this and this. And I'm like, matter of fact, yeah. So he was helping me try to figure out things that the extension office thinks I can grow here. So it was really interesting. Some of these could have been influenced by the gentleman that works there. Probably, I would imagine. These are more of like the greens. Parsley. Parsley does super, super well. I have a whole row in my greenhouse of just parsley right now, and it's because my sweetheart likes to make a particular dish. I can't remember the name of it right now, but it's, I always want to say bulgur, but I don't think that's what it is. It's parsley and wheat together mixed like in a cold salad. I don't know what it is, but now I have another packet to replace that when he harvests it. Bok choy, always a winner over here, always. We cook it before we eat it so we don't have to worry about slugs. Another variety of bok choy, that's a little one. Can't pronounce it, but it's tiny. And then these were free packets. I didn't intend to get lettuce because we need to typically cook all of our greens, all of our things like that, because of the slugs. The slugs carry a parasite called rat lungworm. It's horrendous. It's a brain-eating, pain-causing, something nasty. It's transferred in many, many different ways, but slugs is a major one. You have to actually eat a whole baby slug in order to probably contract it. Don't quote me on that. Don't eat a slug. Don't eat slug slime, ever, at all. Thank you. But anyways, they were free. And if I grow them in the greenhouse, typically I don't see any slugs in there. I'm very careful about that. Two more categories. We've got flowers and tomatoes. Tomatoes are the thing that I always want to grow. I'm always wanting to grow tomatoes of all kinds. I want to can them. I want to be overwhelmed by them. I want to make tomato sauce, pizza sauce, all the sauces. I want a constant supply of too many tomatoes. I have yet to accomplish this goal, but I will not give up. Okay, I got ones that I have heard from several different gardening channels that I like to watch. Jess from Roots and Refuge. Roots and Refuge. Look at that, I'm wearing her shirt. She's a big influence on the names that I keep in my head. There's a couple other YouTubers that I like to listen to as I'm doing other things. And some of these I got because I recognize the names, such as Dr. Witchy's Cherokee Purple. Love me some purple tomatoes. Brandywine. I tried that one recently and I just kind of neglected them, so whatever. I'll try again. Kentucky beefsteak, because I want some real good slicers, and that's why. This one I know I can grow if I'm careful and I don't let the mildew set in. This guy, Purple Rain tomato. This is the best tasting tomato I've ever had in my life. And there's been a couple of folks that I have fed these to that would agree with me. They're delicious. They're like creamy tomatoes. Oh, I got 2 of them. That's probably why. Get stuffed tomatoes. I got this also from Baker's Creek 2 years ago when I went to visit because my son liked the way they look on the inside. And I'll tell you what, we ate one of these just yesterday and I just ripped out my final plants that I had from them. Because of my own neglect, there have been issues, but those are the ones that I've had the most luck with. So I'm gonna try those again. And then because true black Brandywine, because look at it. I want to. And then this is Amish paste. This is so that I can be overrun with paste tomatoes and have to make tomato paste and can them and deal with them, and that's it. So I got 2. That's what's up. Lastly, I got me some flowers because I have a large lack of pollinators. Huge problem, no pollinators. Once in a while I will see a bumblebee out front on the nasturtiums, so that's good. They also will go to the basil, but I need more food for them if I'm going to encourage them to be here, which is my justification for why I bought flowers. They're not food, but they're food for bees, and I'm going to find somewhere to put them where it doesn't take up all my garden bed space. Zinnias. They are Purple Prince zinnias because I love purple, and zinnias grow really well here. Morning Glory, chocolate colored. Morning Glory for you guys is probably a weed and you don't want it anywhere near your garden. It is not the case for me. It comes, it blooms, and then it leaves, and it doesn't come back. So I'm not worried about it. It's not invasive for me. Calendula, because I've heard of it on other homesteading YouTubes, and I think that it's medicinal in some way, and I want to do some research, and they're pretty. Cosmos. More nasturtiums. I adore nasturtiums because once they come in and they get to be about 1.5 feet, 2 feet tall, and they're just flowering and they attract bees, I love them so much. So I got more varieties of colors. I still have some left over from my last trip, but anyway, black velvet looks gorgeous. Sunflowers, I was probably influenced by my sister because I was there with her and it's her favorite. So I got some Autumn Beauty sunflowers. Hopi Black Dye, more sunflowers. Orchid Cream nasturtiums. I love their ground covering this way. Lemon Queen sunflower. another type of calendula. I'm gonna look into what they do. Primrose. Honestly, it's because it reminds me of the Hunger Games. Zinnia, cactus zinnias. Gorgeous. A really pretty zinnia. It's pretty. And last of all is a salsa mix zinnia. They're just beautiful. That's right. Anyways, well, I just wanted to share my excitement with you guys and show you the things that I intend on growing. I am going to start today. So I'm thinking I might go ahead and plant this first one of carrots because the carrots that I have growing are about ready to harvest. So I want to get these seeds in the ground for the next batch. Stay tuned for another video and I'll keep you updated on at least some of my progress. We'll see how it all goes, but you will be able to see what happens along the way. Thank you so much for joining me today on the Hamakua Homestead. I'll see you again soon. I did it. I did it, sweetheart. I did it.